everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be setting up my bullet journal for the month of February and also showing you all of my completed spreads from January. So if you haven't seen my January plan with me, that will be linked down in the description box if you guys would like to check it out. So yeah, let's get started with the January flip through. Alright, so my theme for January was this like snowy, cabin-y type of thing with colors such as teal, green, light grays and stuff like that. I chose these colors based on some new Crayola super tips that I got, and I really like how it all turned out. So here is my calendar. I used this Pantone swatch in here just for fun. I was originally going to put something on there, but I found that my pens and markers didn't adhere to it very well. Here is my goals and highlights section, my expense tracker, and my first weekly spread. As you can see, I made a lot of little stickers just with some sticker paper and like doodling with my Crayola super tips. So nothing too extravagant. I just kind of drew them out and cut them out and placed them on here, and I think it looks really cute. I also used some scrapbooking paper throughout this just to kind of add some details, and I included lots of little sparkles. So as I'm filming this, it's only the middle of January, so that's why these two weekly spreads are blank, just because I wanted to set up my bullet journal for February before university starts back up for me. So that's why these ones don't have anything in them, but I'm sure they will be filled up once school starts. So that is January, and let's get started with February. Alright, so I didn't film the cover page for February because it just kind of resulted from me playing around on Procreate, so I just have this time lapse for you, but I was inspired by all of those coffee shop chalkboards for it, so you saw me pull up a picture before to kind of get some inspiration for the font. So I began by making this like hot latte and also some iced coffees with the swirl effect on Procreate. I think this looks so cool, and I think it kind of perfectly encompassed what I wanted for the theme and kind of how I wanted the drinks to look. So I made 2 iced coffees and 1 hot latte, and I put those on there. The iced coffees are the same, I just duplicated them, and then I added this like sketchy like design around it with one of the pencils. I think this is the Procreate pencil in white, and then I just played around with the background color, and then I ended up going with like this light tan brown color just because it reminded me the most of the theme, and although most blackboards aren't this color, I think that it looks really pretty with the colors that I chose for the rest of the pages. So once that was all done, I exported it as a PDF and printed it. If you guys are interested, this print is available on my Etsy shop for a digital download, so it's really inexpensive, and it's perfect for your bullet journal. It's already sized for it, so all you have to do is download and print it. So the link will be down below. So similarly to the stickers in the January spreads, I'm going to be making some for February, obviously in a coffee type of theme. If you guys didn't catch that already, January's theme is coffee. I think this is such a cute theme, and I was excited to use some brown markers throughout because I don't think I've really done a brown like monthly theme before, so that was fun to do. I'm using this sticker paper from Staples. I started by sketching out all the different designs that I wanted, and then I chose various brown and tan markers to color them all in, and then I cut those guys all out, and then I have some little stickers ready to use. So it's nothing like a sticker sheet, but it's really easy to peel the backing off and use them. Another thing that I'm getting ready are these photos from Pinterest. So I just chose all of these and then printed them out, and here I am cutting them out. So I think this will be fun to use throughout the month, and the colors are perfect, and obviously the theme, it works really well too. So let's get going with the February calendar. So I began by sketching out the letters for February. I'm trying to keep this like coffee shop font kind of consistent. I use it on my cover page and I think it really reminds me of like a chalkboard type of font, so I'm going to use that throughout this month. I'm marking out my calendar. I'm using this Muji black gel pen that I am absolutely obsessed with. It is so nice and I love how thin the lines are. And then on top I'm writing all the days of the week with a brown Tombow marker and then adding spots for all of the days of the month. And then for the parts that aren't February, I just colored those in with a tan Tombow marker to kind of differentiate between the two. On the corner of the page, I'm using various brown and tan markers to make kind of like a swirl thing like you would see in a latte or in some type of fancy coffee drink. So I kind of continue to do that throughout all of these spreads, and I think it's a fun little touch. And then on top of that, I'm adding this Pinterest photo of these iced coffees and adding some more washi tape, stickers, and stuff like that. So over here at the top, I started by doing this like oval shape thing for an events or important date section, but I ended up completely changing it just because I wasn't a fan of how it was looking. And later on I used a tan sticky note and wrote on there and then just glued that on, and I think it looks way better. So this is the final page. I think it looks really great. I love the colors here and I am excited to use it throughout this month. And flipping over, we have my goals and favorites section, and then also at the bottom I have my expense tracker. So I sketched out the font for goals and favorites, and I'm doing the same font as before with February with my black Muji gel pen. So I just started by making the outline, and then I added the like scribbles and doodles in the open spaces after that. To section the top from the bottom part of the page, I drew out this very organic line with a brown marker, kind of similarly to on the other page where I drew those like different brown doodle type things. So I'm going in with a tan after that, also in a very organic type of way to kind of look like a swirl on a latte. I guess that's what I was going for here. And later on I ended up changing the darkest brown to be even darker. I think it just looked better, so that you'll see at the end. So I'm just playing around with how I want some of my Pinterest photos to lay on my page. I'm using different washi tape, so I have this like very light white one and then also another brown one. The white ones are from the washi tape shop and the brown ones are from Amazon, so I'm just playing around with those and then adding some stickers where I think that they would look good. So here I have this coffee cup sticker, and then for the expense tracker I am sketching out expenses in the same font that I did above. So this one I was very brave and bold and just freehanded the font, so I think it turned out okay, but yeah, I'm just going to sketch that out and then color in the inside of it. On this craft paper sticky note that I'm pretty sure is from Amazon, I'm writing out the different subcategories in my expense tracker. So I just made these at the beginning of the year and decided to keep it consistent for all of the months. So I'm writing it in a similar font with my Muji gel pen, and then I am cutting that out and gluing those onto the page. And here's the finished spread. As you can see, I ended up darkening one of the brown colors, adding some more stickers and washi tape and other stuff like that. And that is how it turned out. So let's flip over to the last page that I will do, which is my first weekly spread. So for this, I got out those same craft paper post-it sticky note thingies, and I cut those in half, and then I'm just like gluing them onto the page in this kind of weird way. On top of that, I'm sketching out February, so it kind of overlaps on the sticky notes, and then sketching that out with my black pen in the same type of way as all of the other times. And of course I'm adding some washi tape, and I'm also adding this really cute coffee bean sticker over here. This kind of inspired the change to the darker brown color just because I used it on this sticker, and then I thought that it kind of looked more coffee-like than this other brown I was using, so I will also end up changing the brown color used on this page for this like swirl thing at the bottom. But I'm doing the similar design that I have done before with different brown markers and then picking a photo to go on top. So I went with this one and taped that in with some dark brown washi tape. So at this point I made the switch to the darker brown marker, so I am using my Tombow marker on like the monoline tip for all of the days of the week in this cursive writing. And once I had the base kind of set up with all of the days of the week, I just filled in the blank spaces with more Pinterest photos, washi tape, and stickers. And then I'm taking this light tan color and I made little circles beside each day of the week, and I'm going to use that to put the dates in. So to incorporate that font that I keep on using, I'm going to use that for the numbers here. So just with my black pen, I'm going ahead and adding those in. And then with a dark brown marker, I'm just adding some more of those swirly coffee designs on the corners, some more stickers, more washi tape, until I think that it is good to go. So that is the completed first weekly spread. If you have seen my videos before, you may know that I will continue to make my weekly spreads throughout the month just as a thing to do kind of on a weekly basis to keep the creativity and art going throughout the month and not just at the beginning of every month. So here is a quick flip through of all the pages that I have done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and make sure you check out my print on my Etsy shop if you are interested in purchasing it. So that's it for today. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.